Although the flash wasn't correct.
You just have to go. You jump there, I go there, I kill him. One enemy remaining. You jump there, I go there, I kill him.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Thank you. Can you arrow side, please? Can you arrow side, please?
I will.
We hear this song, it's a sound.
Okay, clear.
Look at Drake.
Oh, I got shit on.
We know this tech, it's gumdrop time.
One enemy
You jump
remaining.
there, I go there, I kill him. You just have to go. You jump there, I go there, I kill him.
Don't see him in spawn. And I'm flashing.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
I'm going in. Fuck me. I see something sick. Take a look at this shit.
I go there, I kill him.
Fortnite, baby.
Valorant can be the easiest game of them all. If you would just listen to all of the locust calls. But instead you have to be a submarine.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
You jump there, I go there, I kill him. You just have to go. You jump there,
Holy fuck, bro!
you jump there, I go there,
One enemy
I
remaining.
kill him. It's really not that hard, just do the easy basics. Play your agent well and don't be a toxic baby.
Although the flash wasn't correct.
But you decided to install out the worst agent for playing. And then you had the biggest idea. You jump there, I go there, I kill him. You just have to go. You jump there, I go there, I kill him.
One enemy remaining.
You jump there, I go there, I kill him.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Thank you.
Every day.
Can you arrow side, please? Can you arrow side, please?
I will.
We hear this song, it's a sound.
Okay, clear.
Look at Drake.
With a knife.
Oh, I got shit on.
We know this tech, it's gumdrop time.
One enemy
You jump
remaining.
there, I go there, I kill him. You just have to go. You jump there, I go there, I kill him.
Don't see him in spawn. And I'm flashing.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
I'm going in. Fuck me. I see something sick. Take a look at this shit.
I go there, I kill him.
Fortnite, baby. Although the flash wasn't correct.
But you decided to start out the worst agent for playing. And then you had the crazy idea. You jump there, up, I go there, up, I kill him. You just have to go. You jump there, up, I go there, up, I kill him.
One enemy
You
remaining.
jump there, up, I go there, I kill him.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Thank you.
Every day
Can you arrow side, please? Can you arrow side, please?
So I will.
we hear this song, it's a sound.
Okay, clear.
Look at Drake.
With a knife.
Oh, I got shit on.
We know this tech, it's gun drop time.
One enemy
You jump
remaining.
there, up, I go there, up, I kill him. You just have to go. You jump there, up, I go there, up, I kill him.
Don't see him in spawn. And I'm flashing.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
I'm going in. Fuck me. I see something sick. Take a look at this shit.
I go there, up, I kill him.
Fortnite, baby.
Valorant can be the easiest game of them all. If you would just listen to all of the calls, but instead you have to be a star.
One enemy remaining.
Now you
One enemy remaining.
You jump there, up, I go there, up, I kill him. You just have to go. You jump there,
Holy fuck, bro!
you jump there, up, I go there,
One enemy
I
remaining.
kill him.
Yo, yo, yo! Good morning, everyone. I mean, morning qualifies for the next 13 minutes. No? I think it does. Yo, guys. Hello, Commander. Hello, Goped. Oh, fuck this guy again. Tea Time Gaming. Welcome, buddy. This time, this guy is welcomed here. Lumikask. Hello. Hello, Cinco. Hello, Def Lotus. Hello, Gaofana. Hello, Garrett. Hello, Hurpi. Hello, who did I miss? Jesus Christ, you guys are spamming now. Hello, Godsend. Hello, Inconsistent. Hello, Signal. Hello, David. Hello, AMG. Hello, Odin Svanson. Hello, Revex. Hello, Papril. Hello, Beaches. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Guys, did you see that the new game mode is already in the game? And Clue! Just Clue. I wanted to say something nice and smart, but I'm currently sick at work and doing overtime and my brain is fried. So I'll just say, keep going, Onk. Love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Ooh. Well, what hell, Clue? Why are you sick at work? Called in sick. But also, Clue, welcome back. Hope you have a fantastic day and thank you so much for the 18 months. You're lovely. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's try out how it works. I want someone to try it out with me. See how this skirmish works in a 1v1. So we can test it out if this is gonna be a good idea for the future. For like doing community tournaments and so on. Let's see. It's already in the game. It's already in the game. And we can test it out. As you can see here, skirmish already. Skirmish A, skirmish B, and skirmish C. Okay, this doesn't change. Wait, I'm gonna go first myself into it. This is only gonna be for customs. Wow, Nomro, that is so humble from you. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Def Lotus with the resub for 3 months on Voldemort. Thank you so much, Def Lotus. 474 in chat, guys. Def Lotus should be somewhere here. Wait. Oh, let's use this one today. It's one of the free. Def Lotus, thank you so much. All right, so this... Okay, so this mode has agents. Huh. So how does this work? Let's see.
Nothing special.
Ah, okay. So you have a spawn.
Still mortal.
So they didn't do it like it's aim up in CS.
Fight.
They didn't do it like it's an aim up in CS. Okay. Because this is just like... Can you jump on those boxes? You can. Oh shit, you can't see shit. Yeah. Good one. Yes, very good. Yes, okay. So this is a lower box than normal because in-game we don't have boxes like this, no? Literally not a single box in the game looks like this that you can just jump on. Literally, no? If I'm not mistaken. Let me check the other one. Because I have 3 different maps. Now we check B. The matches start. The match starts in 1 hour.
Radiant powers, deadly tech. I'm sure we won't break anything.
Wait, but you don't have util.
Fight.
Oh. Oh, so it's the same map. No, wait, it's not. But in this mode you don't have util? Am I stupid? It's a different map. It's slightly different outlay. And in this mode you don't have util. And see? But so you can change. So essentially map is tied to the mode. And C seems to be bigger and more open. Can you show the new agent too? The new agent is gonna be shown first at Champions, and then I'm gonna have access to it in early
Another
access,
site on the brink of
as always.
destruction. At
So
least we're
this game mode
consistent.
also doesn't have util. So B and C don't have util.
Fight.
Okay, and A had util in it. No? Am I right? A didn't have it as well. Wait, really? Oh, you can probably activate it in the cheats. Right. Let me check. We go back to A. Hello? Why is it not starting? Okay. Servers are being overloaded, I guess.
Let's
Oh,
go.
you don't also, you
Road's
also
not
don't have
saving
util
itself.
here. Okay, so it's by default off. But you can turn it on in cheats, for sure. Let's see. Hello, Obsesscom.
Forget that.
We're gonna do a 1v1 redemption and challenge for sure. Like, for I don't know how many points
Enemies in our
you can
way?
redeem a duel against
Hope
me.
they like getting hit by lightning.
Uh-huh, here. See? Now I enabled utility. Rounds to win. Nice. Oh, this is fucking sweet. Only 5.5 years, but I'm happy it's here. The one thing I don't like is that the map is ground level only. I was hoping it's gonna have like a little bit difference in levels as well. You know? I was hoping that it's gonna have like maybe like stairs somewhere or like a little bit difference in like levels and shit, like so it's gonna be harder to like actually have good crosser placement, because right here is just like you kind of move it in one level. So I don't like that, but I'm just happy that we have a fucking game mode that is like this. All right, Garrett, come to me. We're gonna do 1v1. You want to do a 1v1? Only in custom. Yeah, this is only for customs.
Of course.
Hello. We'll do a 1v1. We'll see how this works. We're gonna do 10 rounds, which is the minimum. All right, so let's do, I don't know, B, allow cheats, tournament mode. Okay.
So, 10-0 for you.
I think this is everything. You can do up to 5-5, but you know this map is very small, so I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Do we have sub games today? No, no sub games today. No util, by the way, so don't worry about which character you choose. It doesn't matter.
Already picked.
If we're gonna do some sub games, we're gonna do those. Like we're gonna do like 1v1 matches or like 2v2s. I don't know. We'll see.
You should have picked Sova
For the cape, yeah, for sure.
for the looks.
Well, actually, this guy is a bit similar to me as well.
It's not every day you save the world.
Oh, true.
So 10 rounds. All right, let's see how this works.
Fight! Seconds left.
How long is the barrier?
Resets.
All right, it's pretty fast.
Try not to get shot, okay? Now roll over them.
3 seconds. This is pretty fast. This is pretty fast respawn, I would say. No?
It's now or never.
Oi, 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 oi. Ah!
Show them how we fight.
So it does feel pretty fast.
Stay in the moment.
That's nice. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I'm laughing.
It's now or never.
With respawns? What do you mean with respawns? Wow! If it's 3v3, how does it work? Just 3 players spawning and playing immediately the same way. Headshot.
Stay in the moment.
So you can spawn the camp? What do you mean? The game resets. It's round based.
Try not
Match
to get shot,
point.
okay?
GG.
GG. Alright, so I think this feels pretty good, although I really don't like the fact that the map is flat. You know? I don't like the fact that the map is flat, but otherwise I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good otherwise. So, wait, in mode, what else can you change? Play other rounds, hide match history. That's it essentially, just the 3 variations. Let's try 3 versus 3. I'm gonna have 4 more people. I'm gonna generate code and send to the subscriber room. We need 4 people. So first 4 people that will join will get to play, okay? So I'm posting the code. Okay, we need
Oh,
2
you can
more.
picture that this is getting crowded on the small map.
Yeah, I think 3 versus 3 might be the maximum. By the way, I found a bot apparently that syncs up roles for Voldemort subscribers on Discord, so I'll try to fix that today and everyone will have access. You know what? Let's try 2v2. More players need to be enable auto balance. Oh, interesting. Auto balance doesn't work with 4 players. I wonder if it works with 6 players. Huh.
I wonder how, like, on your level? Like,
No, it just says more players needed.
oh, okay.
Okay, so let's see a 3 versus 3. One person goes to attack us. Oh, it can auto balance now. Let's see.
No.
Okay. All right, let's try maybe C. We didn't. Let's see C, and we'll see how 3 versus 3 works. So only guns, no utility.
Wherever they run, I will find them.
This time you picked well. I chose the one that looked like me, kinda.
Oh, kinda, yeah. Commander as well.
Yeah, true, true.
Your little machines need help. Take your time. The Radiantes will start
Alright,
without
cheats. We need to change anything.
Thank you!
Oh, it's okay. Let's keep it this way.
fight. Seconds left. We win. We survive.
Ah, so we can wait. So it's not symmetrical? No, it is symmetrical. Okay, okay. So we can jump up on this.
Let us hunt.
Ah, there's a box here as well.
On jet.
40 on the.
Ba-da-dum, ba- Yeah, I think 3 versus 3 might be the maximum for the maps like this. Noise.
Yeah, 3 is maximum, definitely.
Yeah, well, 5 is just gonna be like random shots, I think. Good job.
Deadlock is mine.
What?
Flawless.
Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba. Strike Phantom. How was he so faster than me? How was he so much faster than me? How is that possible? Is it closer there?
On the blonde one.
It is closer. No? Has to be closer, right? Yeah. 70 Reyna, 39 Jet. Nice try. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Eyes up.
So Wonder always
Careful
goes
there.
there. 120 on jet. Good job.
Yeah, I feel like map is just a little bit tad too small for the even 3 versus 3. Oh, nice. This is literally like these old CS maps with aim at the beginning. Yeah, but that's the point. That's literally the point. That's what I was asking for 5 years. I was asking for this game mode to be available in custom maps for 5 years, guys. This is exactly what I was asking for. And the only thing I don't like is that the map is just a little bit too flat. But that's very small complaint. Very small complaint. Yeah, we're gonna do 1v1s. We're gonna do like community tournaments. This is great stuff.
Flawless.
This is really great stuff.
Punch in.
I could easily do 5 more years without this, but that's the problem that is in the game for you.
120 on that one.
Nice.
That was funny.
Take him.
Ay, 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 ay.
Don't let the
This mode is out yet. You have access to it in in custom maps. Dude, we both chose operators. Kek.
track them down.
Track them down. Ay, 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 ay. You can do maximum 5v5, by the way.
No match point.
Ay, 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 ay. You baiting?
He wins these.
Watch out.
Let's have some fun.
Did he get disconnected or something?
Forty on that.
I think we have to win by by 2. No, that's how it works. GG.
GG.
GG, GG.
GG.
It's not max 10 rounds. No, you can change to up to 30 rounds. If you have cheats on, you can change in customs. Let's try 5v5 how it feels as well. Join, guys, if you have time. The code is in the Discord, in the subscribers channels. Let's see how 5v5 feels, because I feel like it's gonna be way too crowded.
Yeah,
Way
that's
too
gonna
crowded.
be really crowded.
Let's try maybe map B. But why not online? What do you mean? Hilberto, you're activating your mic all the time.
Thank you.
Guys, why do you want this to be a game mode? This is fine. This is for fun. This is just meant to be for fun. This is not meant to be a ranked mode. This has nothing to do with being competitive. This is for fun to play and to practice shooting. Okay?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, even as a observer? Okay, cool.
Can we disable abilities? Abilities are disabled by default. You can turn them on in cheats. But you need friends. You literally need one friend.
Our new announcer
And
on the map.
You can literally go to our Discord and say looking for people to play skirmish.
Their jet is fast. So are rabbits and squirrels.
So in cheats you can change, let's say 20 rounds, but let's keep it 10. Let's see how long it goes. You can enable abilities and infinity abilities.
Fight.
That's funny.
Reloading.
Seconds left.
We win. We survive.
Yeah, I think like 5v5s might be also too long. Kurwa.
Forward.
Guys, this is a custom map. This is not a game mode. This is a custom map. That's it. This is not a game mode. This is like, guys, for me, this is like back in the early 2000s when I started playing CS. We were spending hours playing those kind of maps on LAN or online in public like servers for no rewards, just playing for fun. And this is the same purpose over here. Bro, Goper, not even in jokes, okay? Don't write that stuff. Not even in jokes. Even when you know the people, even if you know people in the chat, please don't do it, okay?
Together.
Understood? I don't want people to have weird, like, ideas of what is allowed in this chat or not.
Come into the unknown.
Now, where to set up shop?
Yeah, if there would be like a ramp, it would be a little bit wider map. I think that would be a great choice.
He won't fool me.
Not sure about the rounds things in this mode. What do you mean?
Should we try a few rounds of pistol or something like that?
Fuck is that emote? Who the hell made that emote for that? How should I know that this means sub games? What the fuck?
I'll find them. Reloading. Okay, let's get set up.
Oh, best skin. Yeah, I don't like this variant. Which variant is this? Which variant is this? ABC?
Reloading.
Do we know? I think this was B, no?
Reloading.
I don't like the boxes on this map.
Reloading.
At least not in a 5v5. Maybe it would be better in a 1v1.
I don't quit.
How is it going? You excited for Fnatic and DRX win today? I hope so, man. Those would be good wins. If Fnatic and DRX are able to win matches, that would be great. Is this scene? Are you certain?
Match point.
9-3 curse. Will they win?
What? This is B. Yeah, I think for maybe a 1v1 this would be good, but not for like bigger than 2v2, I think. GG. Yeah, I think 5v5 is not fun. I mean, it's okay, but it's too chaotic. It's like... It's okay. But I don't think those maps are made for a 5v5. Hey, thank you for trying, guys. So I don't think this is good for 5v5s. I think 3 versus 3 was pretty fun. 2 versus 2 is definitely fun, and 1v1 is for sure the most fun. At least for me, you know? I think this was the most fun I had. Now let me think about it 1 second. When does the broadcast start? One moment. Does it start already? No, it starts in 7 minutes. Okay. So... Okay, now let me think. We can make... I'm thinking... I'm not saying I'm gonna add this, right? But what do you guys think? If I would do... a point redemption... a points redemption to challenge me for a 1v1... and if I lose, I have to gift a sub. How many points would I have to be? It cannot be low enough because it's gonna be spammed all the time. It has to be quite high. I have a question. I peaked Immortal 3, but I still have a problem with the minimap. I sometimes find it hard to keep switching from the minimap to the gameplay. Would you have any advice? You're probably sitting too close to your monitor, so you can't see your minimap with your peripheral vision. Make a bigger map, make the maximum size of a minimap, and don't sit too close to your monitor. First step, I would say. $69K. 69,420 for the culture. Might be good. 250k if there's a sub attached and 100k if not. But okay, so let me rephrase because maybe some people didn't understand. It's not for you to win a sub. It's for me to gift a sub to the community. It's not gonna be for the person who won it. Okay? So I feel like maybe... Also remember that you earn points on Voldemort as well, and I would add it there as well, but probably on a lower... I probably would lower it on Voldemort, because in Voldemort you earn less points for now. So let's do it this way. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it. Studio achievements. One moment. Settings. Where do I don't want to show it on stream because I can get maybe suspended from Twitch. I'm adding. So we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna add the points redemption to Voldemort as the first ever custom reward on the channel. Rewards are temporarily paused unless you're still able to earn channel points. What? Why rewards are not possible? Hello? How do I change this? One moment. Achievements? No. Studio. Channel. Chat. Roles. Community. Channel points. Here we go. Okay, so channel points are on create new. Challenge me to a 1v1. We will play custom skirmish 1v1. 10 rounds? 20 probably too high, no? 20 is gonna take ages. 10 rounds probably, no? $10 cost for Voldemort. I will probably do it now. 30,000 points for Voldemort. You know what? I'm gonna do Voldemort 25,000 points because I know that you earn less points on this platform. So for now we're gonna do 25k. I don't even know how many points you guys have. So we're gonna do 25,000 points to challenge me to a 1v1 on Voldemort platform. This might also motivate people to actually watch there. No? And on Twitch, I will do it for now. Manage rewards. One moment. We're gonna do a add new custom reward. You can show this on screen. So challenge me to 1v1 skirmish. Oh, I didn't add that. I'm gonna lose I'm gonna gift a sub. So wait, challenge me to 1v1 skirmish. We play a skirmish 1v1, 10 rounds. If I lose, I will gift a random sub. Enter amount 69,420. Oh, it has this shitty fucking sizes. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna do it red, maybe. I like pinkish. Okay. Redemption cooldown time, cooldown and limits. Limit redemption per user per stream. Let's say 2. Per stream. Yeah, not 0. Redemption cooldown timer. Let's do 10 minutes. Okay, create. Okay. And in the order platform, I'm gonna add it. If I will lose, I'm gifting a random sub. Okay, I'm gonna lower it to even 20,000 points on Voldemort. What if someone who redeemed it is not from EU? Well, that's his problem. Like, not my issue. You know? EU server. Okay. We have broadcast starting.
Yes, should be good. Now, obviously, we're gonna kick
Who
things
this?
off a little differently here, rather than jumping into a game like we usually do. What we're gonna do is talk about a new mode. That's right, we got a new mode in Valorant.
Probably a developer from Riot, no?
It's called Skirmish Mode, and it's already been announced. People are already getting their hands on it. Armin, what can you tell us about this mode?
So Skirmish was just announced and released today. It's a customs-only mode, but we're considering treating it as like an evergreen mode that evolves over time with player feedback as you all get an opportunity to get your hands on it. It is a 1v1 to 5v5 mode that was designed to really encourage quick
For now, we
encounters and
can't
fast
really
round
add
times. So it
sound
focuses on the fundamentals
sound
of
redeems
really
to
pushing for
Voldemort.
gunplay,
I'm gonna work on
but
it.
it also has an adjustable cheat option where you can enable abilities if you'd like to.
Got it.
Yeah, by default, it's first to 10 rounds wins, but that is also adjustable in the cheats.
Okay.
Okay, you speak about adjustments, you speak about customization, and of course listening to the players. How far can you take this? How much can you customize this mode? How much can you use it in different ways?
So as it stands right now, the
just
customization
explained.
is mostly around the maps and several cheats that are available within it. So like I said, it's mostly around the abilities currently, but there are also some cheats to make it so that you have infinite abilities, as well as some small things around like minor cheats that you see in bomb mode as well.
Yeah, and you saw there that it was different maps from what people are normally playing. Can you talk to me about how many maps are going to be available and kind of how they were made especially for this mode?
Sure, yeah. So there are 3 maps that are available on launch. There's Skirmish A, B, and C. Each of the maps plays pretty different from one another. I would say the way that you could really describe them is A is like a really quick time to encounter where you leave spawn and your sight line to the enemy is pretty rapid.
Okay.
Whereas C allows for more like ratty play, I would say, where you can lurk around the boxes and
I
the
like
sight
that
lines are
one.
more blocked out.
Okay, so is it safe to assume then that when I have a score to settle with a friend, a beef that we gotta make sure we we find out who's better than who? Is this the place for us to do it now?
Yeah, this is the ultimate proving ground. If
Okay.
you're trying to prove out who's better than the other, this
That's
is
right. So now, folks, when you say 1v1 me, bro, you're gonna do it here, all right? And then if you lose, well, that's on you. We can't control that. That's up to your own ability, you know. But it seems awesome, man, and it seems like people are really receiving it well, and they're enjoying it quite a bit.
It's
And
a
are you
great
excited
addition
for
to the game.
Show as
Love
a
it.
whole? How's it being out here?
I'm
in
definitely
Paris
gonna
and
give-
experiencing champions.
I'm definitely gonna give feedback about what I don't like about it, but I'm super happy it's in the game, and I think it's a great addition. Just 3 years too late, like, or even 4 years too late, but it's great we got it finally.
Say a region,
You know,
any region.
no regional
Maybe
preference.
the region that we're in could be like the
I'm mostly just looking for good matches. That's it. I want everybody to have a good time.
This guy's an enjoyer. He's a Valorant enjoyer. All right, well, Armand, thank you so much for your time, my friend. Appreciate it. All right, and this weekend, the Accor Arena is the ultimate Valorant fan experience. So let's go ahead and send it over to Yinsu and see what's going on the floor.
One of the best things here at the Fan Fest at Valorant Champions is being able to meet and talk to your favorite players and creators. Now, I'm crashing
Playing this with
Mixwell's
Yuto seems
meet and
stupid.
greet. First of all, welcome
Probably.
to Paris. How's your trip so far?
I like it a lot. I've never been to Paris before. I have French family and they are all from the south. So it's the first time and I heard mixed opinions, but in my opinion, one of the best cities I've ever been to be honest.
I'm glad you're having fun. Now, as you know, you're one of the faction leaders in the Pick'ems. You're 5th mid-table right now. So what's been going right or wrong? Can you climb back up to the top and maybe take down TCK?
I think what's been wrong for us is Team Heretics losing against MIBR because Sassy and TCK got the points from us and they climbed really far up. But now that MIBR is eliminated, maybe our faction is with Fnatic. So we need Fnatic to win and hopefully we can climb up.
All right, good luck, Mixwell. I'll catch you later. Have fun at your meet and greet.
All right, and we've got more competition online as well with the community-focused Champion of Champions. Now, of course, you cast your vote for our finalists in 3 categories. You got cosplay, fan art,
time to
and
post.
my personal favorite, esports edits. And the winners are going to be announced during the grand finals on Sunday. Mimi, have you submitted your montage yet?
My montage,
Yes.
which I made. Yeah, definitely.
What emo music did you choose for it?
Oh, there was a lot of great options. If
Will-
I
will
had
that be my
submitted,
photo?
I don't think I would
As
have
my
gone
Viper
far. You can
cosplay,
see
guys?
some of what our fans have put together
Oh my
here.
word.
I love the cosplay.
Okay, that's actually kind of dope.
A little bit of art too.
Yeah.
The drawing of Clove is beautiful.
Yeah, see, I lack all artistic ability, so for me,
Not gonna lie, if they would add my Viper photo there, I would laugh so fucking hard. Everyone would be just memeing it. It would be lovely, man.
Yes, even like the frag movies and everything, there are some of them that are insanely cool, and any kind of piece of merch is always super sweet. So I'm very happy.
exactly. So make sure you get out there.
The
vote,
Sage cosplay was
share
sick
your
though, no?
thoughts. We'd
Looked
love to hear
awesome.
from you, but today we're down to our top 4, and one of these teams have a shot at winning it all and lifting the trophy. Let's take a gander at the bracket because coming up today we have the upper final between Fnatic and NRG. Then the winner is going to go straight to Sunday's best of 5 grand final. The loser will face off against the winner of our other match, which is going to be PRX taking on DRX in tomorrow's best of 5 lower final. So there's going to be a lot of action here in
Yeah.
the matches. These 4 teams are absolutely incredible.
It is also a wild top 4 to reflect on it from the early expectations that NRG is here, guaranteed them in the top 3, that G2 is gone, that PRX is in the lower bracket. There are so many
She's still thinking
surprises
about you
here.
too.
Oh.
Still think she can get.
Well, no.
I understand, Mimi. I'm not calling you out. To me, most importantly is the fact that we've had a little bit of a break, and when the tension's very high up in those later moments.
Sorry guys, I'm
when
just
you get off
posting
the
on Twitter
playoffs,
that
I
we're
feel
watching the game.
now
So
that they've had some
we'll
time
listen to the
rest,
desk and now I'll be speaking,
that is
okay?
actually when the tiredness starts to kick in. Being
Yeah.
like, oh, I have a moment to rest. Do I have what it takes to finish this tournament?
Yeah, no,
We'll see.
and you do not have time to rest out here. These teams are playing incredibly, but I do agree with you, Mimi. Like, you know, ever since, right, everything was blown up from the beginning of playoffs up until now. It has been such a road for all of our teams to take here, but we want to know from you guys which team is going to win it all. That's today's question in our MasterCard fan poll. Scan that QR code, cast your vote. We'll have the results in just a little bit, but of course, all weekend long, please use those hashtags Valorant Champions. Jump into the conversation wherever you decide to post your social media goodness. We love to hear from you because this is a weekend about celebrating this game that we all love, celebrating the sport that we all love, and more importantly, celebrating you all that support the thing that we do here. It really is an incredible thing, and fans are starting to roll through. It is going to be awesome. Now, this weekend, of course, is the finale of our 2025 season, but there's more to come. There's always more to come. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the future,
post it.
see what's coming in 2026. Check this out.
When is the new item reveal? If I would have to guess, it's gonna be during grand finals.
Hey everyone, I'm Leo.
Hi, I'm Anna.
With Champions Finals weekend right around the corner, those of you who have been with us for the past few years know that it's also time to talk about what we have in store for the next season.
We have a lot to share with you today. Where we're going, what's new, and a few surprises.
I actually didn't watch the announcement, so I'm actually not certain what exactly was being said there.
June, we're planning big changes to the VCT in 2027. We're building the next era of the sport, a VCT that's more open, with more events and more variety of competition. We are very excited. So much that we're not going to wait until 2027, and we'll start introducing these changes next year.
From Forsaken, spots him, but Jemkin says yes.
Who made those flashes? I just want to see this. Guys, this is Jemkin. This is Jemkin, and those are his serious matches.
And we'll start introducing these
Flashes
changes
in a match. Look at
next year.
this.
From Forsaken, spots him, but Jemkin says yes.
Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Professional Euro, by the way.
Giving you more events. Next year, we're taking the VCT to twice as many cities as we did in 2025. The final weekend of each Stage 2 playoffs will be a destination event, with all 4 international leagues bringing the action
Where
to
you
new
flash
cities
that,
in their regions.
you pop it off the
That means
corner,
more
so it's a
fans,
pop flash,
more
and it's
energy,
not easily
and more
visible
hype
which
moments
corner is
all
being
around the
thrown
world.
at.
And in China,
Literally,
we are going big.
literally doing it from the way that he did it, not only he is so easy to dodge the flashes himself, he also showcases his own position.
Ever done in a single region.
Just you do it on the corner, bounce like this.
Our formats next year. Starting in 2026,
Coach,
every
thank you very much for the
competition
follow,
in
my
VCT
friend.
Will feature high stakes, do or die, bracket style play. That includes kickoff, IL stage competition.
Can you
and
act
global
being
events.
flashed IRL? Brazen,
Kickoff will run
I'm gonna
longer
throw
and
this book
introduce
at you.
a brand new format, triple elimination. That's right, 3 strikes and you're out. This format
is
will
highest quality.
culminate in 3 back-to-back days, where each day will qualify a single team to Masters Santiago.
Masters 1 is also getting a glow up. This year, we're expanding the field to 12 teams, bringing even more competition to the international stage. More matches, more high-stakes moments, and a lot of championship points on the line.
Oh, and about champions, there's one more thing.
We told you we want to make the VCT more open, reigniting the dream for aspiring teams and players all over the world. And we will take that first step next year. Starting in 2026, challenger teams will have the opportunity to qualify to the biggest event of the year, Champions.
That's right. As we get ready to transition into the new VCT in 2027, next year we're replacing Ascensions and Visitors Lots at international leagues with a path to champions. Challenger teams will join the hunt in Stage 2 for a chance to qualify to champions and claim the title of Valorant World Champion. Making it there will give challenger teams the glory of Valorant's biggest stage and all the benefits that come with it, including substantial compensation from digital goods.
It's a huge step
Did
forward, and a
they
really
say how
meaningful
many?
step towards
Or was
where
it
we're
just
headed in
one
the future.
slot?
So that's it, folks. There's a lot to be excited about next year. More events in new locations, high-stake tournament formats, more teams at Masters, and a new path to champions.
VCT 2026 is going to be unforgettable, and we can't wait to experience it with you.
Thanks, everyone.
See ya! Oh yeah, look at that.
There you have it, folks. 2026 looks like it's going to be one of the most, if not the most, exciting season of Valorant yet. We've actually
Did Petra send you any replays yet?
there's
No, not
more
yet.
to it, of course.
She
here,
said
you
she
guys
will.
can see in the layout, Mimi. This is awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of big changes. I think number one that's so cool to me is the opportunity for challenger teams to prove themselves, run it into a regional playoffs, and maybe.
Oh
make
shit,
it
wait,
to
I missed 2
champs.
subs.
That's gonna be an insane.
I'm sorry for
story.
that.
But also,
Farron, thank you so much for the 13 months. Welcome
Yeah,
back, buddy. Thanks for the continuous support. And we also have Diet White with 27 months. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you for the continuous support as well. Sorry, guys, I missed those subs. My bad.
They feel like they deserve it, you know, and I think that Santiago de Chile is going to be a great destination. Also going to London, going back to China after how cool everything looks in the region. Every single time that I tune in and they're doing something, I'm like, damn, that's so cool. I want to go back.
Yeah, you mentioned stuff being cool in China as well. A full roadshow format for that international league. Already a huge amount of fandom in China for the CN League. A huge amount of teams who are really starting to push and get better. And I think that's just going to make it all the more exciting.
Yeah, and of course, more importantly for me is seeing these teams get that opportunity to maybe compete champions. It's going to be great. But one thing,
Still don't understand. Did they
It's okay, I'll help you.
explain exactly how it works? Didn't know. They just said it's gonna be an opportunity.
All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and hear from one of our veterans taking the stage in today's
That's a
upper
big stage
final.
though, no?
Here's NRG Sam with an Omen player moment.
Hey guys, I'm NRG Sam. I don't even know how to put it in words. I don't even know what I was doing half the time. I don't know what I was saying. The boys just made it so surreal. I mean, the whole entire series, like especially losing map 2.
We don't know, but there's gonna be Path to Champions then.
Us on Haven, and honestly, it's a good VOD to watch back. Learn from.
I know it's a good thing, but man, somehow I'm certain it's actually gonna end up being worse for tier 2 than it is now.
We got this, you know. And today was one of those cases where.
Because if organizations don't have the opportunity to get to the league itself, right? Wait. So if I understand correctly, there's not gonna be a way of getting into the league, right? Like it was right now. And if that's gonna happen, then for the organizations to actually put money into a team, like. I think they're gonna have even less motivation. There's gonna be like, there's probably gonna end up like this. You're gonna have those organizationless teams trying to get to champs. It's gonna be incredibly hard to get to champs, and then the team that gets to champs gets signed, gets a bonus. They represent the team in the champs because someone just bought the team essentially after they qualified. And that's gonna be it. And tier 2 will have zero incentive to actually sign any organizations.
I would say that at least for the side of Fnatic, we've seen them before. We saw them back in Locking also with
Right? That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong, but that's why I need more details.
the most resilient teams to succeed. Most of the matches
At
have
least I
gone to
think
that
so.
decider.
Yeah.
We've had plenty of overtimes. NRG knows about those very well, and I think that this is what you require when it comes to this point, that you can stay in the game as long as possible.
It makes sense that Fnatic would be good at winning the comebacks, but that last game of theirs, starting 9-1 down and then winning 12 rounds in a row to get the win and make it here is just unbelievable. But you look over at NRG and it feels even more surprising. A roster that has never reached
Sorry, I need
this
to answer
height
my wife,
before in
guys.
Valorant, with 3 rookie players pulling up, is able to achieve a very similar thing. Talk of those rookies, here you can see the changes that NRG have made this year. This was a pretty last-second switch up into Stage 2, changing the coach, switching the IGL, bringing in Scuba, and it has absolutely worked out. Now top 3.
Yeah, it's very difficult, especially when you make that amount of changes. You feel like the team
Also,
gives up
I have
at
a
some
pizza.
point,
Sorry
but
for that.
It really looks that this was
I cannot give you any
very intentional,
because
and
it's
we
just
see it
physically
every
impossible.
single time that NRG takes the stage. Mada is going to be set as one of the best duelists that we have in the tournament, probably Rookie of the Year.
And you look at that video, the talk of challengers teams having the opportunity to play in champs in the future, and you reflect that then to this NRG, who I think more than
From
many
when is the
other
pizza?
teams
From
were
today.
the ones who
Just bought it
took a
before I
risk,
came
who
here.
invested in tier 2 talent and brought people up, gave that faith in their talent, and developed a system with
It's physically
IGL,
possible, you're just not
with
trying
Bomb
hard
on the
enough?
back as a
Okay, that's
coach
my bad.
that could hone that raw potential, that talent into a team who can compete with what is really the most veteran roster in Valorant with the Fnatic core.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a squad that has the most trophies in the sport here, a lot of experience. Boaster, we always commend him for the way that he calls. We even saw in the IGL roundtable his philosophy on the game, all that stuff. I mean, there's no doubt about it. In this team's history, it has been
Look, guys,
tumultuous.
it's very simple. Boaster is shit. And this team, instead of getting like those 5th, 6th, 2nd, or like 7th to 8th, obviously, if Boaster would have been replaced by a better player, those would be all better spots than it is right now. Obviously, Boaster is the problem, and they should kick him, right? That's how it works.
Fnatic lifting the trophies with amazing
They would have better
players
placements
in and out, just
than
having
this.
crazy serious. But at the end of the day, they are still looking to become world champions, and they're currently on the best path they've ever had. They've never made it this far in champions.
And it's so incredible to see how Boaster's system has worked with anyone in the roster, any new player, any change. He continues to hone this Fnatic team into something that is more consistent than any other core, any other organization. in
DRX is the
Valorant.
second
And
match,
the
yes.
fact that that goes down to even them having a last-minute substitute, literally as last second as it could be, with Doma coming into this roster.
And
to
he
still-
was iconic.
Yeah,
He
and
was
to still
iconic.
win that game, to still make it here through the uppers, it's incredible.
Yeah, wins the game wearing the Alfier jersey,
Yes.
the iconic shot of him posting, like pointing back to the name. It really is something else, and you guys are so right. This system that Boaster has built alongside the coaching staff, right? We got to give credit to Coach Milan and the rest of the
Well,
group, all the
actually,
stuff that they've contributed to
DRX
this
fans
as
would
well,
like this
as
their
well
match to
as
be
the
first
teams
because it would be easier to watch
who
in
are
Korea.
constantly bought into it. It really is a thing to marvel with this
Because
Fnatic.
do not forget, at the beginning of
Leo
the year,
retired.
the big question was like, oh my god, we're going to meet Fnatic without Derke.
Yeah.
We thought that, hey, is this going to work? Yeah, there's still great players, like you have Chronicle, like you have Alpha that can definitely shoot. But the question was there. Kayak had been great in Ascension, had been great in Apex. That doesn't
Bryson,
mean
you
that
seem
it's
to be
going
mad
translate.
at
That
me
doesn't
today,
mean
man.
that he could be at
What's
the
going
same
on?
level. Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
send
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
got a
send
phone
the
call.
question to
We got a
Petra
phone
later.
call. Well, while Boaster takes a phone call, let's go ahead though.
Oh, it's Alpha. Oh, it's there. Oh,
They're
it's
talking,
a
they're
reference to Mean
prepping.
Girls because it's October 3rd.
Oh,
They're doing it.
okay.
In my head, it's
See,
happening.
Those things fly right over my head, mostly because I'm bald. But now let's go ahead, though. It's very smooth up there. And talk about NRG, though, because on the other side to this one, Mimi, an incredible run that this squad has had, only dropping 2 maps. And those 2
Is
maps,
Alpha
one
playing
was
or
against
Doma?
their American
Which one would you like
counterpart,
more?
MIBR, who really took them the distance. And the other one was a team that's in this competition, left in the top 4, DRX.
And they've really refined their style and I think developed it into such a good place at this event. We critiqued them back in Americas for not being the best mid-round team, being a little one-dimensional on their attack sides. I think they've shown to be able to play the slower style. They've also shown to be able to play fast, to send it in with Mata looking like probably the single best rookie in Champions right now. And on top of that, they've just won match after match, undefeated, just like Fnatic to this point.
It's impossible not to have fun with NRG. We also saw Brock with the Odin breaking records and just bringing in all the vibes. I'm actually really in love with this squad. I'm happy that tomorrow, at least today, nobody's going home.
Yeah, I
Well,
know, right? But the thing is, I mean, Mata, thinking about his run this year, what is he? Is the record for most aces in Americas, right?
In his rookie year,
In
that's
his
not
rookie
just
year.
per year, that is overall, and
Yeah.
he got it in a year of playing.
Unbelievable. That is going to be a lot for Fnatic to
How the
have
fuck
to
does
deal
he
with.
see
But
anything?
Let's talk about the other side a little bit more, because one of the things that we were discussing was the one trophy that they have never been able to acquire, and that is the Champions Trophy. But Mimi, this team, they are in a prime position to be able to do so, and more importantly, they broke that curse. They got top 3. They're here now. Question is, can they finish the race?
What's even more incredible to me, Bea, is that we widely know them as the best team in Valorant, the winningest team in Valorant. Despite
Yes,
never
Alpha is
lifting
playing.
a
I
Champs
personally
Trophy,
think they
this is
performed
a
really well
huge
with Doma.
opportunity for them to
And I
finally
see,
be in the
and I
top three, to
think
be able
Doma
to
actually
win one
fits
match,
better
go
to the way
into
that
the
Fnatic
advantage,
explained, but
and
that's
have
my
a chance
opinion.
to do that.
To me, there was one defining moment, and of course it has to do with the moment that they won with Doma. And it's not about the fact that they had a sub and everything else. To me, it was the moment where I saw Kron crying.
Yeah.
Seeing him so emotional in those videos.
You know he wants it.
The pressure that they must have felt, being like, we're doing so well in the tournament. Now we have to deal with the fact that Alpha is not here. And having all that pressure just leave your body after having an amazing performance and winning the match, that is when you know this is real.
But good news is, Alfier's back. He's cleared, he's healthy, he is good to go. But of course, Doma, apparently he's going to be sticking around with the squad this weekend, you know, trying to...
Might as well.
But Doma can single-handedly turn the game around. Okay, so
hanging out with
let's
the
do an exercise. I know people will accuse me of being a hater or something. But let's see, in this particular match, all right, there's going to be an exercise. Let's see how many rounds are being thrown away because of overpeaking by Alpha and taking ego duels and so on. Or like losing Sentinel as a first player, okay?
Honestly, Doma played pretty well. Like we're speaking like as if
Doma
Doma was
did
just
the
like
job.
Yeah, exactly. And he's no stranger to most part of the system and to play with some of the players. So good to see the Alpha's back. I do agree with you, Mimi. I think that the value that he brings into the team is very, very important. And also, I think that it was a good lesson for him. You know, being in that position might have not been easy. Like when you get to champs, you just want to play. If you feel like you're gonna die, you honestly just want to go on the stage. But sometimes, you know, you cannot help it. So they've won. Now I feel like we are going to see the best Fnatic out.
Oh, without a doubt. They've had rest, they've had time, they are ready to go, Mimi.
I think they won that match for him, and now he's going to be back and want to win this match for the team and get them back.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's quite poetic. And there's a lot of storylines as well coming into this matchup. One of them that we haven't even talked about yet is that we have two former teammates going up against each other in Crashies and Psalms. That's right, Crashies, you know, the guy who was very much a mainstay of NRG, now on the other side of the field. Let's hear what they both had to say about one another.
Firstly, I would love to play NRG. You know, I have a couple ex-teammates on there, Sam and Ethan, and I think they're on a very Cinderella run right now, and I want to be the one to end that run for them. Definitely want to end their run, but you know, I have friends on that roster, so it'll just be fun to play them. I think I've also haven't lost to an NA team this year. I think I'm 4-0 against them, so I feel like I'm the Grim Reaper right now. So hopefully we play against NRG.
I've learned a lot from Austin, really. Like, he was my mentor my first 2 years of playing.
He's an incredible player.
Yeah, and even he's just such a nice human, you know? He teaches you a lot about life in itself. So, I'm just excited to play him.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good game no matter what.
I would definitely say different tones. Crashies, I want to destroy my friends and enemies. Sam, he's a nice guy. That being said, though, I respect it. I respect Sam's perspective on it, but I also respect Crashy's perspective, Mimi, because there's an opportunity here for him to not just, you know, like win for Fnatic, but also hoist that trophy over his head that he has been chasing as well.
His career was defined as a member of a core. He was always the third guy with, you know, with Finesse, with Victor, all together, with Octet going through to NRG. That's how everyone knew him. That's how he built his legacy. And then he finally goes off, not with the team anymore, has to go all the way to Europe to even get an opportunity, is hated on in his first showing in kickoff. People don't believe in him. And then he shows up, he plays consistently well, he delivers for Fnatic, and now he makes it to a final in Toronto and is back to try and do the same again.
I think that the growth that we've seen in Crashes, I know that we've spoken a lot about the fact that he's happier now and that EDMA, we're treating him right, but I really
we
feel
treat
that
him so
the most
bad in
important
America.
thing is the overcoming the adversity and putting yourself in a position where you're far away from home, you feel like you might not have your best performance, like you're not reaching the level that you could, but the support system that you have around you still believes in you and still going to help you and is going to lead you to that success. You have to trust the process, and Crashes has proved that the process worked.
No, couldn't have said it better myself. It's very clear that whatever Fnatic has cooking up, it works no matter who you slot in to that spot. But let's keep the conversation going about these former teammates. We got Yinsu standing by.
It's Fnatic versus NRG, so of course we have to give you guys the reunion. I'm joined by Som and Crashies. Now, a lot of people know about the two of you and the two of you as teammates, but I want them to know about things that they might not know coming from you guys. First of all, what is the most underrated characteristic about the person that's standing opposite you? And how might that be as a bit of a threat as you play against each other today? I'll start with you, Crashies.
I don't think there's really anything like underrated. I feel like everything is pretty known about Sam. He has good energy, he's a good teammate.
Make them kiss?
He's very mechanically gifted. So I think he kind of just has a
Cool.
full package, and he's going to have to show it today.
Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? That's a nice thing.
That's very nice. For Austin, I think everyone also knows this, but I just think he's a genuine guy.
Someone Crashes? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
still the
sense.
same this year.
Yeah, man, obviously.
And the
Yeah,
server's
I'm a
completely
weirdo.
different
Sorry,
if you're
guys.
nice or mean. So we'll see.
Will you be staring at each other on stage? Are we going to get those moments today?
I think without a doubt, yeah. We'll definitely be looking at each other.
I definitely will be looking, so that's for sure.
All right, I can't wait to see you. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so backstage, NRG, you want a coin flip? Team A or Team B?
Team B.
Team B.
Made the stream a little bit
Fnatic,
louder.
We'll start with your first band.
We'll ban Corrode.
Oh, wait, no, I made my fucking microphone even louder.
Haven, map 1 from Fnatic.
I would pick Ascent.
Ascent, side on Ascent.
Defense.
Defense, map 2.
Abyss.
Abyss, side on Abyss.
Yeah, defense.
Defense. Next band starting with Fnatic, you have Bind, Lotus, Sunset.
Let me think for about how do I?
Ban Sunset.
Because this is
And
fucking
Sunset, your band, you
maximum
have Bind
sound
and
that I
Lotus.
can do here.
I'm bind.
Bind, map 3, Lotus. Fnatic, side on Lotus.
Start defense.
Alright. Gonna run through this. First band's Corrode Haven, map 1 Ascent, NRG Defense, map 2 Abyss, Fnatic Defense.
I think I
Next
know what I'm
band,
gonna
Sun-
do. One second.
Set bind, map 3 Lotus, Fnatic defense. Alright, good luck, guys.
I just need to turn off my game. And I think one of my Go XLR channels is just quieter.
They came in with a plan. We're speaking about having a little bit of time off. It looked like there were no surprises on both of the sides. And we ended up going where they wanted to. I'm really excited, especially about that second map.
Yeah, I think it's really good for Fnatic to get that corrode ban in. That map has looked so good for NRG. They get it out of there. And it's going to be a really interesting map pool here.
Yeah, well, and here are the results of our MasterCard fan poll. And we asked you earlier, which of the 4 teams do you think is going to win it all? Still on the PRX train, but Fnatic not far behind. It really is.
Should be louder now for you
guys. Here
guys.
are the Preds for all of us for today's matches, and you know, honestly, I'm shocked. I'm happy with the variety here, Bea. Everyone's kind of made.
I'm surprised like that so many of us went with DRX. Like, it's not that I want to go against PRX, and of course Mini's there, so I think that most of the teams have something to do with the MEA, but I'm really willing to repeat the T1 run.
Yeah, I don't know. I went with DRX because
we had maps, right? Ascend first.
I don't know
why. I don't know. I really like
okay,
their
so
style.
prediction.
I think they're going to do well with extra time to prep. I like that team. But both matches today should just be so close.
That's right. We are looking forward to this one, folks, because today we'll get our top 3 and one step closer.
2 minutes to vote. I'm gonna do it on the green platform too. And if you remember, you can challenge me to 1v1 for less points on the green platform.
Let's get this final weekend of Champions
so
started.
Make sure to vote there as well to get a point so you can challenge me to a 1v1. Fnatic, NRG. I'm giving you a 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute prediction on Voldemort platform. Okay. DK! Bezos blocked my Prime for a couple of weeks, but I got it working again. Just need to relog on Twitch. Let's go, Fnatic. Cheer winnable.
I remember when
hello, DK. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you much for the 7 months. I'll be gonna have a good time watching the match.
He told me that he wanted to play in like the biggest arena, and I told him if we keep working hard and we are improving day by day, we are definitely gonna reach that moment. And now
are you down to do skirmish redeems in between maps? Asking for a friend. I think between maps we're not gonna be able to squeeze it in.
As a team, we had like this ongoing joke that our team will forever place 5th and 6th place.
But in between matches, yes.
I'm just very happy that we were able to break that curse.
저에게 챔스 우승이 가지고 있는 의미는 모든 발로란트 프로 선수들이 종착역에서 마치 좀 아름다운 마무리를 한다고 생각하기 때문에 현재로서 저는 지금 국제대회에서 아무 트로피도 들어올리지 못했고 누구보다도 간절하기 때문에
I think it's always fun to play against DRX. Marco is a really insane player. We all know that he's one of the best smokers in the world. The last time we played PRX, it was for the qualification for Masters Toronto, but we lost 0-2. They ended up winning out Toronto. I guess it's like a revenge if we do win out against PRX in the lower finals. DRX, let's show the fans an insane match.
Lothar
PRX,
Senpai,
for the last 2 remaining teams of Pacific,
I
whoever
can't
wins,
hold it
let's just
anymore.
make sure we take it home.
Next game against NRG, obviously I have a pass there.
Drops on here on your stream,
well,
yeah.
With Sam and Ethan, and honestly,
Should
I
have
was
drops.
hoping that we play them. They've been on a Cinderella run.
Yeah, we do have drops. Actually, that's how we do it on Twitch now.
Crashies and I
Add
we've
this
known each
fucking
other
shit.
since, like so long ago. We would just hang out sometimes online.
Sam came into our team right after the Optic years, and just have seen him grow as a teammate, to see him evolve as a player has been so nice
That's
to
how
see.
you bait people to
Because
join
of
your
him,
fucking stream,
I am
right?
where I am today. He taught me a lot.
Add
but
drops in
now
your
it's time for
title.
us to face off.
I still remember when we picked you up and you were our little vibes merchant on NRG, but don't forget where you came from, because I didn't.
Austin, I love you. You know that. You're my boy. But time's up, Unk.
NRG.
NRG. It's a miracle he didn't trip on his own fucking shoes, bro. He doesn't see shit. Bro, wear the same pants. Is that a big of an ask?
Fnatic.
Look at the difference. They all have the same shoes. They all have the same pants. It looks so much better. No? I wish at some point Fnatic had a second player who would join Boaster in those celebrations. You know? At least one. At least give him one teammate.
Final. You have NRG taking on Fnatic, and for Fnatic, this is the farthest they've ever gone to champion. One step closer to fighting for the title. And for NRG, the underdogs, they're in their way. The question is whether or not they can upset yet another team here at Champions.
It's funny that only Boaster does it.
Valorant's most successful team. No matter the roster, no matter the year, they go on runs. But it's something new here at Champs.
Which player is being flagged but should not be, and they should play only on one role? Does anyone come to mind?
That one's gonna be pretty
Bro,
interesting to me.
do we consider
For
players like
NRG,
CNET
they
that?
haven't played it at Champions. In Americas, they were playing the default comp. I
Literally Jing.
okay, but wasn't wow.
But those are the people who are like just like they're one-trick ponies, so they're not flexes. They play just weird agents for some fucking reason instead of their one-trick ponies, right?
That they were playing regionally, and they decided to go for the Sage. Now, the last time that we saw them play was against DRX, and things did not end up going their way. So I assume that they.
But I also think that in PRX they actually have two players like this. I think Forsaken. I know he has very deep agent pool, but I think he's actually. Wait, I'm gonna mute myself for a moment. I think Forsaken is great on many agents, but I think because he's playing so many agents, he's never any mastering anything. And I think Forsaken is capable of actually being a master at like 2-3 agents if you would just focus on playing them, but he can't. You know?
Players have fought tooth and nail to be able to hoist over their heads.
And we're saying for Fnatic, they've never made it this
Commander
far.
with the 5 gifted.
This was not
Wait,
supposed to be the
need to be creative over here. 5 gifted on Voldemort.
Oh yeah,
that's very nice. I'm gonna be creative. I'm gonna open my stinky Sharpie over here.
Yeah, it is an incredible run for them. But the winner of this match, it is a big advantage. You get double ban going into that best of 5 grand finals. You lose today. You play a BO5 tomorrow. That could go 5 maps. That could be 6 hours of sitting, playing, focus. Then you go back to your hotel that night. You play another BO5 the very next day with a disadvantage in the map pool.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Huge to win this game.
And at some point, you remove the tag of the underdog and you realize that you're in an amazing arena in Paris, that you've made it this far, and you're just as close to getting to the final and to lift that trophy. Maybe you're speaking about the double ban. And you remember, Alex, when we had Boaster after the show, and he said, actually, one of the reasons why we think we lost to PRX is because they had that advantage. They could choose what maps we were going to be playing and what maps we could not choose. And that, you know, played against us. So whoever wins has a very, very big chance of making it, of getting that trophy.
A lot of rookie players on both sides here. Kayak coming in this year for Fnatic. He was so incredible in Toronto, had more of an underperformance early stages of this tournament. But with Alpha gone in their last game, he stepped up and was the paramount player for me to make it here against 3 rookies on the other side as well as we hop into Ascent. Here's your agent select, and for Fnatic, no changes.
Alfire on Sage.
Taking a look at that
I hope.
Okay.
I am just jaded as fuck. I really hope that Alpha gets bonked and anti-stratted because he's only gonna be doing like 2 walls, you know?
Yeah, I think that we should put that in the shot call.
I think so.
Yeah. How many Odins is bro?
Commander, I hope you appreciate my drawing with the 5 times 474. Or do you like my creativity? You like it?
That for both of these squads, right, it kind of is just, they got to allow it to just be a blank slate. Each round, each map has to just be one after another. Otherwise, you're going to get consumed by the moment, and before you know it,
Referee! It's gonna be quick. I know it's 5 years, it's 60 months, 5 years, but we are actually watching the VCT watch party. Referee, thank you very much for your continuous support during those 5 fucking years. That is a longer time than most relationship lasts. It's incredible. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you here.
A force pair for Fnatic to have to deal with.
And for all of those plays, of course, we have to look back at Ethan now calling the shots for the team, and on the other side, Crushes. Let's see who knows each other a little bit better, who has that experience, who has that read. Same goes to Sam.
All right, folks, it's time to start the upper final, our first map here at the Accor Arena. And we've got 2 of the best on the mic.
Thank you so much, GB. And where to...
This beat is literally taken from Mr. Azo with the doop 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 doop, the puppet with the fucking sausage.
There's a short list of players that you'd say you want coming into an arena like this versus a team like
You guys
Fnatic,
remember
and
that song?
Ethan
He's one of
makes the cut every single time.
100%.
Again, seasoned veteran of
Yeah,
Valorant.
Mr.
And
Oizo.
again,
Yeah.
no
That was released when I was,
stranger to the
I
pressure that
think,
comes with
in
it.
the primary
But
school.
this is
Yeah,
a roster that I
like
think
still.
will live or die under that pressure.
Yeah, flat beat.
And again, my mind's not worried about your Ethans. It's not even that worried about some. I'm looking at Marder here. I think Mimi's last point on the desk. It's a big map to deliver on. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Now,
So around 1874, almost there.
Right, the most
Well,
winningest
again, where do you
team,
start?
right?
Where do you start?
Chronicle looks like that billboard for like that advertises like some drugs in the US. You know, it's like, oh fuck me, venereal diseases are infesting you. Better call this number.
11 different players to a playoff stage of a global event, but I can honestly, hand on heart, say this is the one that I've had least doubts about now that we're here. Facing off against NRG will be the first opponent that they have to topple this weekend.
If you don't know Mr. Oizo, you need to check it out.
I don't want to say a little bit of a curveball, but certainly in terms of the front side of this veto.
Let's see if we're gonna see for the 3rd time in a row the Sage Wall in B main.
NRG
On the box. Let's see.
Fnatic
But it seems like not, because we're actually gonna go for a 3-1-1 default.
We know it's Fnatic. It's going to take a second or two.
Fnatic have been much more proactive again. The big criticism domestically has been
Forgot about the epic.
hesitation in the mid round. You know, the plans in place have been robust, but again, they've fallen short a few times.
But I quite like what I'm
So
seeing
they
from
create
Marder here as well,
pressure
taking that
towards
space
market.
through B main,
That's why
posting up on
Sova
this,
is not
letting
gonna
them
be
free up
staying
that
here in this
rotate,
area.
right? This is the correct
But
read
look
thus
how much
far.
space
Players
they have. They
in the
know
correct
there's gonna
side
be
of the
here.
map. Now again, don't
They are
fall
prepped for
it
that.
just yet. Fnatic
That
will run that clock
KO
over. This is
Dagger
a
cancels
minute.
the
That's a
drone.
fantastic paranoia. And there's the flash. You're looking at Ethan. Calling out into whip of the
That was a little bit of Whifferinho, but they get those kills anyway. Nice, and no one shot the arrow.
Are you starting with an ace? No. Boaster.
Dude, 1v1 Boaster? Oh, he almost wins this,
What are you
dude.
doing? This is madness. Marder on the other side.
Wait, he
Maybe
closed the
Nobody's
doors.
got the spike on that side of the door. Boaster's options.
Yeah, that was.
Well, I guess you can open it again.
Yeah, I think he was like a little bit like uncertain, but what he wanted to achieve.
Just has to hold on to this
How much
position
till
now.
the smoke? 7 seconds. He's gonna be waiting it out. Where does he put? Does he put it here? I think he does put it here. No, it's straight up on the smoke. Let's see.
Elsewhere. He could be anywhere else. And
I didn't like the fact that he didn't like exchange the gun.
Just enough space, but the smoke's good. The pre-fire's there.
Alright, that was not well played by Boaster. When he closed the doors, he could have swapped the gun. He could have reloaded the gun. He had so much time. Like, I didn't like that execution. And also, I have to tell you, I think NRG played this really well. But they didn't have to do much to play it well. Because the difference was that they didn't take any control in B or pressure in B. So defense just stacked up the Jet there, and she was just controlling half of the map.
Purchase, yeah, actually including Everybody finding a weapon, a judge in hand for Som. Marder's going to pick up a deep angle here. But the body's on the other side of this.
I like that the flash was broken by someone else, so Marder gets played in on this slightly deeper line. So Kayak going to be punished on this, and there's no early or easy beginnings here. You're looking at Alpha just with that Sheriff. Could maybe do something, but again, Marder, I like this line. Again, he's willing to brawl on this, willing to stick his life on the line for it.
Well,
and,
that was actually close because Ethan crouched against the Sheriff.
Took a couple days off. Ethan just soaking in the farm. NRG.
Crashes was wondering, daydreaming a little bit.
This is not just a big stage like we were talking about before, Mike. This is the arena quality.
Yeah, exactly. And all the things we're talking about, it would be such a huge positive for NRG to get a couple of these players online feeling comfortable in these early rounds, particularly here on Ascent as well. Well, I think it is key that, you know, they're going to take some space away and really apply that.
Wait, is that my wall?
Pressure in terms of the mid round. Space away and really here on Ascent as well. Well, I think it is key that.
No, that's a different wall.
They're going to take some space away and really apply that.
Yeah, this one is much easier to break than the wall that I have in my guide because it touches the doorway.
But actually pretty well invested from NRG. I was talking about everybody throwing something in the previous poster. Clearance here on Zamada.
Yeah, that's lovely. Brock.
Oh, he needs to get killed.
Does have support, but already walled off, so Kayak clears the route forward.
That's zero value.
Exactly how Fnatic would have wanted, right? They've dealt with two of the initial players. I mean, there's still a bit of a threat on B, but Scuba's got to do some serious stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff as well. If Ethan gets locked out on the Stinger as Fnatic now set there.
Well, Scuba has a chance of getting like 2-3 kills.
Scuba. Connection there onto Alpha. Unfortunate not to find a kill.
But also the paranoia goes wide.
Wait,
Scuba's played in on
did
this.
that arrow just miss it?
Window of chance and they swing, but they line up.
I think it went into those small windows in the back of the room.
HP. Kayak a little wounded, but it's Ethan and Som to try and bridge that gap. It would be wild if they get back into this site.
Absolutely.
Bingo. Guys, if you want to manage the bingo, you can go for it. But I cannot watch the match, commentate on the match, and also pay attention to the bingo. So it's gonna be up to you guys if you want to do the bingo, okay?
So Kron gonna backpedal away slightly further. Good damage done. That should pretty much seal this round, secure it. 3 surviving for Fnatic if they can make it out. You're looking at Alpha here. Going to be smoked through, and there it is. Boaster allowing the exit away from the site. Fnatic make it out with 3.
And a real chance for NRG to do some massive financial damage here, but able to escape with 3 weapons here. Boaster.
If Boaster dips it like that, then that's kind of sad.
Nice clearance from the other angle here. Like I said, at the point at which Ethan's kind of locked out of this, it makes it really difficult for NRG to really contest.
Remember, everyone says Boaster is shit and doesn't deserve to be in Fnatic, guys, right? That's what they say.
Purchase. Odin out for Brock, which, I mean, he's been notorious on, and the operator for Marder. This is a big investment, and I wonder how aware Fnatic are that
So he takes control on mid. That is definitely not timed correctly.
Sent up towards mid. Kayak's actually going to commit to that. Apply some pressure here.
Aldrin should have seen it. I imagine Marder got to be locked
That's
in
a
on this,
clone.
got to be dialed in. Alpha is now watching this angle, and you can see the damage that could be done in a second. Has to fall away.
Alpha
Still
with the
fine, I
nice
guess,
shot
with the
on him.
operator
So
on
now
8
Marder
HP,
is
but it's
8
not the start they
HP.
would have wanted. Mid one out by Fnatic.
Issue being, I was going to say, Boaster looked as if he was about to progress towards A main. Som has
They
firm
changed the
control over
call.
that area right now.
Now there's a big gap.
Fnatic will regroup.
This is like shit, my bad.
Mid.
This is
Actually
like
a trade
completely
out
not
spike
controlled by defenders. Like this area, this entire area is lost. This is why you can see 2 here, 2 here,
will be tested here,
and
actually. Fine,
just
Kayak
woke
ahead of
up and die. Okay, I didn't like that at all. Where's the regroup, Fnatic? Where's the regroup? You had a good opportunity to hit into one of the sides.
Get them on deep lines here, but it takes
Yeah,
patience.
now it's
Reward
fucked.
for Marder after a brutal beginning. Now look at how hard it is to fall to these sites.
I say like 4v5 because the Jet was completely out of combat. We know that she plays B because of the market, right? She got hit for like mass amount of damage. Also know that because Alpha should have conned that. So pushing into the A set is like, what the hell?
It's going to tuck into spawn here and
Yeah, this is a continuous problem with Fnatic's calling lately. I don't understand where is it coming from because they didn't have that problem the last time they played. when they played with Doma, they didn't have this problem. I'm just like, I remember watching that match, and I made one comment during the entire match like this. And right here is like, you get the pressure, you push off the Jet, you know you dealt absolute massive amount of damage to him, right? To the Jet player. And now you can, it's a kill. And now you know that that Jet is being pushed back from market, most likely to like deep B or something, right? So you push into A and let him retake with the op and 8 HP.
Game plan.
Ooh, a little bit more committed from Marder this time, but smoked off.
Did they have this problem of Alpha versus DRX? Yeah, they did.
Seeing this little bit of a tempo shift towards at least challenging earlier on B main, and this time obviously Marder not there. Nice
That's
shot
a lot
though.
of damage.
Chronicle retrieve the orb here. First time you've seen a commitment of 3 actually outside B.
But they didn't play Ascent, no? Wait.
I like this reclear from Brook.
Did they play Ascent with Doma? Which maps they played with Doma?
Massive
big
work
punish.
from Kron. That's
Yeah, well, that's a problem.
Play from him.
That
Tucked in
is
the
a
corner,
problem.
waiting for that reclear.
And this is the checklist that you want to see Fnatic go through after they lose a few
But
rounds.
again, this is
extremities.
why they are like, guys. Remember how I was always talking to you about how Gambit is winning attack rounds because they punish a mistake? NRG, stop doing overpeaks. You can legit draw them out. You can legit draw them out by not overpeaking. That's it. That's all everything you need to do.
From Fnatic here, but Brook is a problem to clear. Mouse one held down. It's just deleted Alpha. Big player out of this round, but
Yeah, those
quickly
flashes
dealt with
were
by
not
Kaya.
ideal.
Poster with the backstab here. Actually gets Ethan.
And now they push into A because they know about the player on B and this is
He's only
Vice.
got a judge.
Oh, that's gonna be a double. He's gonna deny the plant, is he?
Som's gonna be here. They heard that TP earlier. He might have paid him like a fiddle. 14 seconds. Spikes down. Some.
Don't peek.
God, duty. What a stop from him. And that's all he's got to do. Round 1.
Yeah.
Perfect play from.
Now imagine the judge still would have 7 bullets. Imagine the judge would still have 7 bullets, bro. Now, if you didn't play the game, by the way, like a few years ago, Judge had not only 7 bullets, but was also dealing way more massive damage than it is right now. Like, legit, it would hit for 75 regularly from 25 meters. You were able to swing out of hookah on bind, on defense, and hit someone who was next to market for like 60 to 80 damage with 1 shot.
Be with this IGL.
It
this
was
coach, who
insane.
it was. But also when I saw Marder and Som
It
stand
was
up, I'm
absolutely mental.
grinning. I'm seeing that little grin on the face because you know you got them on that first step.
That's why.
Like, there was a point in the game where it just literally on maps like Split, Bind, Ascent to some degree as well, you just never peeked mid. You could have just played Judge every single round, and it was probably a better choice than a rifle. It was insane.
This guy knows how to handle this. Yeah. You roll your mind back and you flip his name backwards, you'll remember this guy's dealt with this for years. So again, I think that NRG could be the team to exploit it. Now, this is where the layers come in though, right? Fnatic have depth, they have a great coaching staff, they have a great IGL, and they got firepower. They need all of that now. I don't want to see Boaster at the top of the board. That's great for him. Where's your Kron? Where's your Kayak? Where's your Alpha? Give me the big dogs
Link and
back
Judge
now.
and Hookah.
And again, actually, to come
And by the way, nothing changed, guys. If there would be Link and Hookah, he would still be pushed by 3 players and always fucking done for 2, and people would never learn. It's the same shit.
But in terms of some of the plans we see,
Stage is really cool.
Really putting themselves in
It is.
positions.
But remember,
Stake 2v2,
people
stake
complained
3v3s,
about the previous
looking for
stage
these solo
because
kills.
why would they think they might be a better stage there? Come on.
You can't.
Legit. NRG. Are you literally learning fucking nothing?
Does he catch the creep up?
What is the problem with those teams, man?
Towards Sabrosa. So there's a lot of players close by here. And I think
Just
Marder
why?
has
You don't need to
noticed a
do
little
anything, man. They need to
absolutely
fucking
outdoing him
attack
now.
and they're slow as fuck.
By the drone here. The fragment in just to prevent it.
Nice pre-fire. I loved it. I loved
Ethan
it.
in an arena, man. Just gets more and more dangerous, but a slow
But bro, you have a
lead towards
GPS.
A,
Can you
right?
like fuck
Slow
off?
work from that spike coming on over. But they got Stingers, Guardians, a much weaker purchase. And look who's ready. The Guardian of the A side, Som. Still got the paranoia, still got the Judge. 40 seconds, a little earlier than normal. The dart scans nothing.
for a little bit of chip damage in here. The wall
Oh,
will go
that
up,
wall
it's
doesn't do
immediately.
shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Boaster's
okay.
found one blind though.
That's huge
4v3.
from Boaster. Aren't going to be
No
in
res
now.
yet.
No easy upgrades. Maybe you could pick. I mean, it's a judge,
Oh,
so
that
it's still
Sage
not
will
ideal.
blocks that damage.
Boaster trying to hold on to control here, but Ethan's found Alpha on the way in.
Ooh.
Actually, commitment of the ult here.
They get out of it though. Boaster looking to shut them out as well. And Boaster again! Ridiculous! Both IGLs having to do so much here. Ethan and Brock on one side, Kron and Kayak on the other. Operator still in play for Kron.
They know about
That's
one.
the back line. Darts here, Spike starting to tick though. They've got to make a move. And Kron digging deep. Starting this round and may just end it.
Goes
Kayak
angle.
gonna claim the last kill.
Problem.
But Fnatic having to dig deep
Yeah, it's
there.
it.
Absolutely.
Guys, Mada so far has 3 first deaths in 6 rounds. The only reason why this round is won by Fnatic is because Mada dies first. The only reason why Fnatic had a chance of winning the previous round was because Mada dies first by overpeaking. Can we stop overpeaking? I don't even cheer for NRG, but it pisses me so much. Bro, are those teams not vote reviewing? Like, what's going on here?
The spam.
Yeah. Vocal's still on the operator as well.
I'd love to talk about that at some point. We see that kind of filtered through so many people's hands here. Marta on the adjustment too, playing
Just
Cat Row
wait.
in the middle. And look how deep
Fnatic is not
NRG
doing
are
anything for the
sitting on
first
it.
40
Maybe
seconds.
reclearing mid now, but
Every round.
Marta might just get face checked here. Fnatic slowly getting closer. And there it is. Big shot from Alpha. Better follow-up from Kron. Mid cleared.
Did he just
First
get
challenges
shift peeked
found.
by
The site's now vulnerable.
Alpha? Did I just see this?
So I'm still hopping about with the judge over towards A here. Kayak gonna spot out another player here, but will TP away.
It's still really on Som though, isn't it? The paranoia goes in. You're not going to gap close that. That felt a little too far. And now the site's very open. There's the reaction from Fnatic, right? They found out their solution. And I guess it's digging deeper as well towards middle. Willing to challenge us out. A couple of, I don't want to say missed shots
Hello,
from Marta,
Donkey.
but outdone here.
No, but it's the isolation that's key, right? It's like I said, Fnatic usually are looking to receive any sort of aggression on their attacking default. Here they are proactively clearing Marta in a couple of rounds now.
Mada died now 4 times first in 7 rounds.
Early, but
Now I want to wait. This is so. This is gonna be a save. I want to go back and see that swing from Alpha. Here we go.
Checked here. Fnatic slowly getting closer. And
This is literally shifting. This is literally shifting, guys.
Marta might just get face checked here. Fnatic slowly
Look at this.
getting closer. And then
He literally shifted into his face.
see if they can keep all of this. Nice from Scuba. Getting hold of one. Hear the spike going off behind. Crashy's considering the hunt. He's had a quiet beginning. And it will stay quiet. Nice from Scuba. Really nice. So, fought for his weapon there.
we'll give Scuba the ult as well, actually.
Yeah,
On the back of that, the only
big.
one that's going to be available here. Marta one away from the knives.
Now, I'm almost wanting a timeout back from NRG. It feels like this first step's been made by Fnatic. This
Yeah,
how they
wait.
wanna wanting a timeout back
This
from
is a spawn.
NRG. It feels like this first step's been made.
Literally shift walked out. You seeing this?
So on either of those choke points, you can't really.
It was
play
still
the
pretty
range there,
fast.
so
You know why it was fast? Because the motherfucker is using a double zoom.
commit an extra player towards B, potentially towards mid, knowing that late round.
I hope you guys liked my
was
pun.
able to clean up effectively, but if he gets caught on door,
Did you
or
catch
anywhere
it?
towards the chokes, it's really difficult for him to.
Did
anchor in
you
that
catch it or not? Yeah, no, you didn't.
Again, look, when we
Okay.
look at NRG, you've got to keep them in the conversation about being a high-tier team. They have to be able to adapt back here. It can't be a one-look approach. We know Fnatic have that depth. They've proven that time and time again. And again, highlighting this adjustment coming out is wonderful. They've broken the purchase now as well from NRG. There's going to be, those 2 remaining guns.
For the love of
Odin,
God,
and we're
NRG,
seeing it land as
I
much
don't
as
even
well this
cheer
time.
for you. I want
haven't
Fnatic
seen
to
it be
win.
influential
But
as
can
it
you
felt
stop?
early
Sure.
Can you
Come back to
stop
Chronicle Stick on the
playing
operator as well, knowing that he's going to
like you play attack?
on these extremities. He can just
Look at the oh my God! Also, that wall from Vice is just making me mad, bro.
And punish that aggression, which is, I think, initially probably what NRG want to tap into. Certainly on the defensive side here. Again, we were talking before they started about in terms of the prep for NRG, there are certain elements of anti that you can put in place versus Fnatic, but they're so good at switching things up historically that it's not
They
something you
play
can
off
just come in
contact
with
of Jet, by the way. The
one
plan
trick that
here
will
is,
sweep you
look,
for an entirety of a half.
what they're trying to achieve
which is kind of where we're at
is
right
they
now. So
want
this
to
is now
put
the test back,
pressure
but this round,
outwards.
again, you're looking at the
They
buy
don't
here,
want
Chronicle,
Fnatic to go into
Micro,
B,
obviously the most
right?
coming up
So they
against
do
is a
the
couple of
pressure
light shields.
smoke,
Yeah,
and
so
they
the
do.
outlaw should
They're probably
be
gonna
just
pop
fine.
the
Beyond
phones
that,
in a
on the other side of
moment
things,
to
as said,
try
the
to
two
push
remaining
Fnatic
weapons.
into
Scuba
the
still
trap
has the
on
ult,
mid.
and a couple of sheriffs to round it
When
out.
the Jet
But
has
for Fnatic,
contact, KO flashes,
it's
Vice
now the
flashes,
round,
and
right?
try to
Slow,
kill people.
steady. You don't
Now
wanna
they
fall
need to
into a
re-smoke
trap,
B
which we know
again.
that
Oh,
NRG
pop the molly, pop the molly, pop the molly now, pop the molly now.
Utility
Good.
noted. Crashy showing a bit of presence.
This probably will not stop them from pushing here, but if it will,
as well here.
okay,
Draw eyes from NRG.
they still want that trap to work.
Exposter and Alpha to look for potentially a counter.
And it kind of works for
That's a
now.
horrible outline I see on short as well.
Yes.
This.
Yeah.
Vile.
It kind of works for now.
This is sketchy, and Brork's got his first target. And that was the spike too.
Nice
That's
shift.
the problem here. But there needs to be some help. Counter paranoias from both sides.
Yeah,
27.
finally a good trap. This is well played by NRG. Really lovely.
The Vice in middle, just crunching this out. And now it's just protect the spike. They can't get near it. Modest.
And time is lost. Guys, why did NRG win? Let's think about it. They didn't overpeak like idiots, and Fnatic got tired of not getting anything out of them for no reason. And also, NRG literally had a good macro play. They set up the defense pressure, outwards pressure from B main. So that smoke from Omen, when they had 0 players on B, made Fnatic afraid of going B, where there was 0 players there, and they got pushed into a trap. Sage shift walks in again 2 rounds in a row and gets punished.
They can fashion together a weird purchase, but it's a frenzy with Boaster. At least a Vandal with Alpha, but that's about it. So a quick
You
swing
get
around.
flawless in your eco round for NRG, so it's just such
Shoot that clone.
a huge
Nice.
boost.
First time we're seeing it this direct though, right? And Crash is taking a boatload of damage.
This
on
is
the way
gonna be
from
the wall.
shotgun
This is gonna be the
on
wall. We need
site.
to. Energy
Ethan
needs to be
towards
ready for the
market.
wall.
Martyr on CT and Broad
Because they
playing
had,
towards
they
Zed.
saw,
Fnatic being
whenever Sage does double slows on B, you need to be ready from Fnatic to do the B wall into the window, because that's their like execute
big
essentially.
call coming out here if you can hear this. Again, arena stage, little different. So you got to look at the other side of the map now. Scuba needs to be locked in. He is catching Boaster.
Well played by
This is
NRG.
perfect work. Again, NRG,
Legit.
I can't credit enough how well
They're playing well in those rounds when they don't overpeak. That's it. The Fnatic is looking like headless chickens if they don't, if Energy just doesn't die by overpeaking.
The other side of this as well. Fnatic, now 40 seconds left on the clock. Try and recover something, but you've noted it already. Going to be in a position to hear this rotation. See, already Alpha's made good progress, but not on site just yet.
Some currently delivered all the information about the rotations to A, by the way. This is why there are 3 players there.
Heard the rotations, and now he's been noted.
Yeah.
Scuba does well to find
GG.
the kill, and now they know the cross is coming in. It can be caught and punished. The perfect plan undone. NRG fully in control here. Fnatic being herded around the map like sheep. Grant can try and stand, but
Well done.
NRG, perfection. Love.
Literally outplayed like in ranked. I'm not joking. Literally Fnatic gets outplayed like in ranked. Energy puts a lurker, a flanker into bottom mid after they stop the execute from B, because the execute from B doesn't have any help. It's like Fnatic doesn't have util. Like they have Sage. And that Sage didn't even attempt at walling B window because she would be dead already, right? So they get outplayed by putting one player on bottom mid that delivers all the information about the rotations.
Again, in terms of, it's the attacking side, damage control.
Why Brock swung that? To get an orb to get the ultimate.
Again, the protocol list here from NRG, I love. I can't say it enough.
ZAK3, thank you much for the follow on Voldemort platform, my friend.
Still keeps his paranoia in case he gets in trouble, but
No matter the result of the map, surely Fnatic won't be able to play a stand like this anymore. No, will be deja vu of when they had to drop chamber version. It's so far I have seen zero progress from Fnatic on changing the the way they play the
Fairly
game.
early on in the round.
Yeah, and that's a good counter.
This one did get, I think,
That
a
actually
tag on
hits
this,
two
but
different
tags,
players.
I'm pretty sure, and probably the spam. That's got to be a little bit worrying. They'll catch on Alpha on the way out, but we're about 45 seconds.
But
They haven't
look
really
at this.
broken down a door
Again,
yet.
same
But
setup.
Marder
You
on the
guys
deep line
remember
towards
how
the
they won
point.
pistol
He's on
round?
rotation,
This.
and that is a problem.
See
No
this?
matter how close you
Again,
get,
the
there is
same
still
thing.
an issue. They've
But
actually
Som is completely caught off guard. And that is a problem.
But the back line is not safe. Ethan's still here. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy round.
Did he
They
hear
want to
that
plant for something
jump
on
spot?
their
I don't think he
side.
did. Who is covering this?
No way! A Fnatic making these mistakes, and Brock is breaking their back. That's unreal. You don't see that level of error. Fnatic look flustered, Mike.
Absolutely locked out of this half now. Crashy's last one alive, but gonna find a
And again, the round is lost because NRG is able to just put up one player in a very deep spot after the initial phase of the defaulting phase that doesn't get any value for Fnatic. You know? Maybe they have to hard push one side. Fnatic doesn't really do hard pushes, and also if they want to do it, they don't have an agent to help them doing that. They have a Yoru who cannot hard push side without much help, like unless he has an ultimate, of course, right? But you don't have a KO. You don't have a raise. You don't have a setup because you're playing a Sage. And that Sage has nothing to help, and it matters a lot when there's so many choke points on a map.
Fnatic really haven't shown much in terms of versatility here.
Is it just me or the player's perspective thing looks stretched in the replay? Yeah, because they play on different
4 or 5
resolutions.
rounds, but they'll do it here with just a hero rifle for Crashies.
Oh
Sheriff's
my
elsewhere.
god.
Ethan gonna punish Clag once more up mid.
Get
Alpha
around.
Fun.
On.
Bork not noted just yet, yeah.
Oh, the timing, man. You can't get away from it. Crashy's still...
Oh my god.
Dude, I doubted it earlier, and look at it now. The Odin just filthy on the spam. So now Kron already considered. And welcome to Odin play, baby. It's 4 kills. And it's light work for Brock. I don't think he saw 3 of them.
And we didn't see a singular attacking wall by Alpha that is like goes over a smoke on A main or in the window on B main. So what does he deliver? What does the agent do? And I know that probably Boaster microed Sage to not do the boost in B main because he, against a better team, he gets fucking deleted. Right?
Necessarily reflected here, but looking very comfortable. Mother again on the hunt.
Why? What fucking for, bro?
Definitely feeling it to be put in a position like that.
And why not? Get in their face, make it hurt, remind them that they are mortal.
Again,
Boaster
they're
is
losing
desperately
around. They're
trying.
literally
You
gonna
actually
lose
can't
around
even
because
question him. He is trying
they just
his
overpeak.
heart out here. But down to 3, finally Fnatic have an advantage up on 4. Breaking through on towards the B side, fighting forward. Crashy's gonna take away Ethan. Now you gotta look at the last 2. Scooper and Brock are locked out of this site, and the spike is clearing through steadily.
No chance of the res coming through here. Fnatic is going to freeze to secure the kill, wait for a smoke.
The animation of the Kaio Dag is so funny, no?
Actually, Brock on the spam though will shut down
What the
Crashy.
They
fuck?
can't lose this. This round is so essential, so critical. Kron still
Ult,
has ult. There
ult,
it is. Nicely
ult,
timed.
ult. You have to
I think
ult.
they can
You have
get
to
one
ult.
out. That's
You
it.
have to ult.
So you still got Brock here. Gonna invest the ult. Why not? Maybe clear backside. Doesn't get the tag, so it implies this up-close play from Kron. Late investment from the wall. Lovely from him. And look how
So-
disconnected you got Boaster here.
This is not winnable, by the way.
Not looking so pretty. 10 HP gets cleared.
I would say it's not winnable.
Chronicle needs to be the backbone here because Scuba has slipped ahead, but he's been found.
Fnatic won 4 rounds. 3 of them were won because NRG just wanted to lose and overpeaked. It legit makes absolutely no sense what they're doing. Like, on the rounds when they don't overpeak... sorry, let me explain it this way. NRG plays their macro well and understands macro well when they don't lose the player in the first 15 seconds. That's it. They were able to set up good traps. They were able to push Fnatic into rotations. They were able to stop executes. They were able to do so much shit when they don't overpeak on defense.
In Paris, and look who I have with me, the best sub in Paris, Doma. It's a pleasure to have you here, first of all. And the first question I wanted to ask you is, I think you did the guys the best gift, right? By qualifying them to the top 3, subbing in and stuff. You might have thought that you were going to chill at home watching champs and stuff. So how does it feel, you know, being a part of it and seeing the boys on the big stage?
I mean, obviously, I played already in champs, went to some as a sub. But yeah, I mean, it feels good. It was a big shock getting to stay here. But yeah, I mean, overall, super nice.
Super nice, and everyone is proud of you too. Donc première question, t'as peut-être cru que t'allais pouvoir chiller
Does
à la
Odin
maison,
need a
regarder les
nerf?
Champions
No, it
tranquille,
doesn't.
et finalement,
Why would it
t'en
need
fais
a nerf?
partie. C'est toi qui as qualifié les garçons ici au top 3, donc qu'est-ce que ça fait? C'est un feeling incroyable. J'ai déjà joué aux Champions, mais là c'est spécial. C'était un gros choc pour moi d'être appelé pour jouer, donc évidemment très fier. And not only the boys, but also Alfire owes you on this one. So, you know, how did he thank you after that victory, and why do you think he will be in his prime today?
I mean, he thanked me by giving me a big hug. When I came back to the prac room, obviously me and him are friends from last year. We spent the whole month in Korea, so we know each other really well. And yeah, I mean, just a big hug and a thank you.
Yeah, big hug and thank you. And why
Sorry if this is a question that you get often, but who's your favorite player to watch all time? It was Leo, always was Leo. I like watching smart players who don't make mistakes, and that was Leo.
He wants to show it even better. Donc deuxième question, Alpha qui n'était pas là, comment il t'a remercié? Il m'a fait un énorme câlin quand on est rentré dans la prac room. On est potes depuis Séoul, on a passé beaucoup de temps ensemble et je pense qu'il va être à son prime parce que ça lui a manqué de jouer la dernière game et donc il va tout nous donner aujourd'hui. Thank you, Doma, for joining me. And now let's see if Alpha can take the win on a second.
I had no idea the Pope is actually watching Valorant, bro.
Look, Fnatic have turned some games around.
So, yes, goes without saying that they have, I mean, cemented themselves as the kings of comebacks.
Yeah,
If Doma only played one game and Fnatic wins champs, does that make Doma a champion too? Yes, correct. And he should be getting a gun buddy for it. And he deserves it, by the way, in my opinion. He would be more deserving than any of the subs that never played during champs or masters, and they win, and they get the gun buddy as well.
They've probably faced worse odds at this point, Fnatic. But NRG, it felt like they had the read.
Certainly. I think the concern being actually the defensive side versus DRX is where Fnatic also struggled a little bit on Ascent.
Yes.
You're talking about historically looked fairly comfortable here, but kind of dipped their toes in a very different composition, which we know is heavily antied, which almost forced the hand of Fnatic.
Of course, the Pope likes Valorant. There's a lot of cross
We are
sells.
certainly
That's
still
true.
looking for the next sort of level for this composition, but NRG looking to strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah, straight up the guts here. No messing about. Scuba, Marder, the clear wall early. And I like this early conditioning, early checking of utility. Kind of
Free shares on attack.
awareness. And actually
No
following
shock darts,
behind this. I do wonder if
which
they still
is
continue to try and split towards market or even
kind of
look
weird.
for a pick on Crashies.
Yeah, Crashies is about to drift onto this angle. Big information here. I'm not sure what he's seen on the other side of that, but
Sage wall already used. It's gonna break any moment. It should break any moment.
next now to Kron actually.
Look at this. They're gonna go. They're gonna go into A main. No, they're not. They're actually going to B main. They reposition. They called to go into B.
Look at the choke point. It's a brutal crossfire, but I love
That
this
wall
replay
breaks,
intensity
no?
as long
When does it
as
break?
NRG can stay stable
The Sage wall
here,
on
no
short,
one
A
re-clears
short.
them, rechecks on this. It's a crunch on Kayak. Whether
Do
he
they
lives or
wait
dies
for that
by
wall
this,
to
could
break?
define the
No,
round.
no, they do not.
And the knife goes in. Kayak, does he live? He takes down
Oh,
one. That's Spike spotted.
bro.
Looking for a bomb. He finds it. Marder
What the hell? You had the plan to go with the paranoia, but you didn't wait for it.
It's Kron, the man who was present. What? Gets beheaded, but wait. It's just Brock. Oh, hold on.
Just broke, but
Yeah, my
he's
bad,
gonna
I take
win
it back
this.
already.
He's gonna get pushed. He should get
Alpha
pushed.
still standing. Gap being
But
closed.
now
They're
he should be
already
playing
close to
together.
wallside.
They
Thought.
fucked up the push.
Take a second. Alpha
So now they have to
clearing
play
through.
together. Booster is calling for a wait because of the smoke.
Here. 7 seconds on dot. Did he get
5
seen?
seconds
I
dot.
think so.
The plant is very far away.
Does have a chance to ping here. I'm not sure if Fnatic is trying to buy some time
Where
for
do
the
they
heal
think
here.
he is?
Now they got the
Taking
info
so long on this.
actually.
Are they waiting on this heal?
I think they might be
don't-
waiting for the heal, but
I
there's
don't
gonna be
like
so much
this.
time passed here.
I don't
They
like
waited
this.
too long, Mike. I'm nervous, and so was Brock.
I don't like this, the way they played it. But also Brock just exposed his ass for no fucking reason. This is so weird.
By the time the penny drops,
unreal.
It's our home.
Just a few
Bro.
seconds left to
Bro, not sure if you guys realize, but if Brock wouldn't have shown his ass to CT there, they didn't have enough time to win. Did you see this, right? Like, they had 4 seconds. If he didn't swung like this for no reason, he won. Yeah, we know that Alpha waited for the heal, but that is a horrible call.
Nice little buy up here.
I don't understand those decision making, man. It makes no sense.
Expectation-wise, Fnatic could make it up to 6, and we know this, right? This team, it's a round-by-round affair.
Like, that's also why Brock just swings out from like just weird position, because if he doesn't see anything on the side, then that means that they have to be going lane. Like, it made absolutely no sense for them to be in CT. Literally no reason to be in CT, because they lose if they're in CT. But they're in CT because they make a bad decision. So Brock, who's certain they're gonna be lane because he checked with the arrow, right? He dies because of that.
proximity. The flash is good, but Marta actually caught off guard.
And I like how much they're trying to chase him down, right? They've got the pressure. They can probably get a plant from this. Nice little reveal, though. Crash, he's a poster. Doing damage. Nice work. Farming this up. Not too many threats here. Som.
You got to know Som's in a smoke somewhere.
Or a cove.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, he's actually got both.